tell him. I'll be back in 1 second. Yeah, hang on, just give me a sec. I'm just I just need to get yeah, hang on, just give me a sec. I'm just yeah, I'll be with you in a second, Corey. Ooh, selling. Okay, I don't know how I got onto that. Oh, you 1 second. Selling. Okay. So, let's get that going. Okay, I've got the live stream set up. Gus Amateur, g'day. Just make sure I'm not going. Okay. Okay, g'day guys. Welcome back to the AutoCoach channel. Yeah, Corey, what do you think of Poulter, Jordan, and Waitman to Langford, Dale, and Luke Edwards? Well, Corey, so first of all, with that trade, I wouldn't be looking to get rid of Cody Waitman, as everyone needs the most rookies they can have and the most people on field they can get for this weekend. And by trading out Waitman, you're probably not helping, and then getting in a guy like Luke Edwards who has the bye. So I'd hold on Waitman, but if you can somehow do Poulter and Jordan up to Langford and Dale, then yes, I'd do back that trade. If not, I'd just look at maybe just the one premium upgrade. For sure. Sorry, I'm just getting this up. Okay, so I might just do a round 13 review, because I'm not sure if what trades did I do. Okay, Brack Sims. Yeah, so I'll get started. So for everyone listening, I might run through this a couple of times, but I had a really bad week because what I did is I made some trades, and I had an accident where like my phone and computer weren't working on SuperCoach, so I wasn't able to reverse my trades in time. And then obviously I had Tom Stewart on the. If we just refresh here. So the problem I had is I accidentally traded out Brockman, which was going to be just a plan. Reverse changes. Yeah, so at the moment, guys, it's definitely not looking good, and that's why it's the week. That's why I've described it as the week from hell. So the main problem I have got is that as you can see, only 9 trades left, which is not a good space to be in it at all, because I had planned it to be a lot better. However, it hasn't turned out that way. I'll just be back in a sec. Yeah, so yeah, if you've got any other questions, leave them in the comments. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, so yeah, if you've got any other questions, leave them in the I'll just post this on the where you ranked. Yeah, look, I'm not ranked well at the moment. No, so I dropped about 100. So NJD 779. Do you want me to do you want to show where I am? Or okay, what trades am I doing? So Marcus Serra, what I'm looking at the moment is I'm looking at getting rid of Heaney to help me out for round 14 bye. And then the other thing is looking at getting rid of Poulter. But I'm also looking at holding, just because even though it might cost me a bit rank this for the moment, it's probably going to help me a bit more long term, considering the monstrous mistake I made last week. Just had a few trade blunders on accident. Just the old reverse trades didn't come through. I agree. Gus Ermachat, he's still up there. Okay, so I'll just get that posted. Tommy Stewart, great choice. Yeah, okay, so that is one of my problems I did have this week. Javier Dookie, Deuce. Okay, so gonna make some changes here. Alright, well, I'll go through my rank, which is, it's not good. So that's why I've yeah. Okay, so this was meant to be 1,900, and then somehow Tom Stewart ended up on my bench. So, cheers, SuperCoach. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, probably a terrible rank for where we were. We were placed at 2.8k, and I was ready to make that run for the top 1k, and I felt like I was in a really good position. And here we are, almost season defining, and quite frankly, season ending. So if we start looking through that team, what we've got here is we've got Whitfield, who probably does seem like a poor trade, and I think he'll come good, I think. But Hall maybe we've just missed on Hall as the better option at the same price. And then to continue with this, we got Short, Ridley, Jones, Murphy. Murphy's dead weight. Murphy, we should have traded him and not Highmore. That was bad. Clary did all right. McRae had the bye. Took Miller out trading and worked really well. Sideways. Yeah, Dino, I might be looking to sideways a bloke by the name of Isaac Heaney. But Isaac Heaney is potentially the only one I trade unless I wanted to. Not if I wanted to, but if I felt the need to trade Impey. But I also feel like Impey's going to be a season keeper. Hence the feeling that I'll have to keep him. Yeah. Okay. Theo, he went really well as well. He would have been a good captain option, but he would have been hard to watch though. He was on 130 in the third quarter. and then he dropped off in that last. I think the main thing with Steelers, and this is all problems that come with blokes who are high tacklers, and we might see this with Newcomb in the coming weeks, but he looks like a clean tackler at the moment. Is the problem with guys who are such these tackle enthusiasts is you normally find that they end up giving away a couple of free kicks by accident. So you get a few pushing the backs, or in Steele's case, he had a few highs. And that really cost his score, as well as I think he had a bit of some poor kicking efficiency. Merritt didn't play. Laird was massive. Also another potential C option, but we looked past him because we didn't. There was no need to not take Took Miller. Poulter came on with a 61. Bianco had this 23. That wasn't great at all because that's probably ruined his cash gen. So his cash gen cycle is all but over now. Then we've got Riley O'Brien, who went well as well. We'll take a 90, considering we had the 137 next week, but we'll need a big scoring round. We'll need him to go big after his bye and really compete with Grundy. And then we have gone big again. He's had another shaky. He's just had another sort of shaky. Like, you still take a 123 at the end of the day, but the fact of the matter is he was on like 40 at halftime, and that would be worrying a lot that captained him, and that was really going to help me not take as much damage as I did, but wasn't to be. Reeves was a stitch up. What's his name? Who replaced Reeves? The big mate. Whatever. Anyway, he played the game of his life. Did him. Zabel, Dusty, great. Callum Coleman-Jones, great again. And then we just had the donut as Waterman, Hunt, and Waitman had the bye. Impey was poor again, so that's going to be a massive talking point this week. Do you trade? Do you not? Look, if I had the trades right now, I think you have to, because of how much cash he's going to lose. Because it comes to a point where someone like me, right, I've got to say, well, I need all the players I can get for this upcoming buy, so I probably have to keep him. But the thing is, I'm going to lose so much cash that it probably becomes an upgrade in the end. So that's the problem with keeping Impey, that if you keep him, he may have to, like, he'll get to a price where if you want to upgrade him, it's going to take a full upgrade that a rookie such as Poulter would, like, he might get down to Poulter's price at this point. He might drop, well, not Poulter's price, but another 50, 60k, and SuperCoaches are in the bin. Heaney, he was still a good pick up for mine. I think maybe it's time to depart ways with him of this week with the round 14 bye. Get in someone, fresh legs, someone like a Kyle Langford, maybe through a sideways, who doesn't have the bye and will play. That'll help me out massively. And Heaney's still carrying that injury somehow, even though he had the 128 against Carlton. Look, do I keep him and hope he just continues that form, or do I say, yeah, I don't want to deal with 40s anymore? So it's a bit of tossy-turvy, but that hurts having Heaney, because I knew I'd have to trade Heaney, but I didn't think it'd have to be before his bye. I thought it would be a lot longer after. Yeah, so moving on to trades this week. Relatively, don't have much of an idea of what I'm going to do, because Poulter and Heaney are the only ones, and Impey maybe, but I am not looking good for trades because of the mare I had in terms of my trades not reversing in the end. So that has not helped me, because I was planning to have about 10, and I was also planning to get rid of Waitman. But yeah. Get on Tetris looks enticing. Yeah, Dog Cornell. Well, I'll just go through some leagues. Best SuperCoach player mums. Okay, so hopefully that you can see that. Donna, you're definitely that account. Okay. Mate, my computer's stuffed. Okay. Okay. So this is one of my main groups. Look at Nick Dynan, right? He talks all this smack. Dynan was 5-0 and he's now 6-5. He has gone 5-1 in the last. So on your Dyno, look at me. I'm up there, but I'm not gonna be up there for long with the amount of trades I've got left. May get up to first next week, but then I'm stuffed. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that kind of wraps it up for what I really want to talk about. Like, I think I'll continue the live stream, find some other topics. But, look, if I was to trade Heaney, preferably a guy who has the buy is Scott Pendlebury, because it's a massive risk, but I need to take risks at the money I've got. So, I'm just going to go and talk and focus on my cash league for the moment. I think rank's probably gone for the moment. However, in saying that, this is what I would do next week. Okay. Yeah, so next week I'd make this move. Yeah, no, Pendles is a pod. So next week I'd make this move, and the other trade I'd do along with it is probably Poulter out. Does it get me anywhere? No, it doesn't really get me anywhere. That's the only problem. Okay. Yeah, so look, I'll probably look at doing this move, and then, or maybe I'll look at doing the Impey move, getting rid of Impey for Pendlebury. That probably doesn't help me though, in regards to how I want to be looking. The only thing about Pendlebury is it might allow me to go up to Langford this week. So, oh no, that's not how you spell. Oh, that is how you spell Pendlebury. What am I saying? What you gonna do if you win the cash? Antho, what do you think if I should do if I win the yeah, you're done, Cornell. Cornell, you're done. Cornell, that's enough time out for you. No, I didn't mean to unhide him. There we go. Okay, so I do this move, and then the next move I would do is Caleb Poulter out. As you can imagine, I bring Finn McRae back in. And Finn McRae back in. And then bring in a guy by the name of Carl Langford. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. So this is what I'll be doing. If I was to take a risk, how much is it? $180, Paulo. Whoever that is, I'm pretty sure it's Juddy Wilmot in the building. Okay. So then I'm done in the midfield. Wait, so Hind. Okay. Yeah, no. So this is probably how it'll play out. This is the trade I like the most. And that trade means I probably just have to keep Heaney or just sort of cop it pretty much. And I'd rather just get rid of Impey because I do not trust what's going on at all. I think Heaney is a lot more trustworthy, if I'm going to be honest, and I can't believe I'm comparing Heaney in terms of trust to another player. That's absurd. Okay. So I don't even want people to. Why don't you have Liam Jones in your back line? Because Liam Jones doesn't score SuperCoach well, and he's not even good. Guys, get over it. I'll keep it 100. So just getting rid of the buys. Not thinking about the buys. This is how my team would line up for the next. Okay, so do we do an optimize, you reckon? No. No, bring short on. This thing just does not work. Best fullback in the comp. He's a freak. Yeah, Groves, get off him, mate. He's not any good. Best fullback in the comp. Like, I don't think Liam Jones is as bad as what people make him out to be. He's not that spud he used to be earlier on in his career. The problem is he's probably too little too late, to be honest. Would you not think so? Like, where's he been all these years Carlton have needed him? I don't know how Carlton are going to play in that back line without him, though. That is my only concern for the Blue Baggers. Okay. So this is what the team looks like with 7 trades left. Now, this involves... So we've got Lloyd, Mills, Stewart, Whitfield, Short, Ridley, Jones... Okay, so we've got the backline finished. That should be our backline for the rest of the year, unless I decide to get rid of Ridley, probably. So if I get rid of Ridley, I'll bring in Laird and then get a mid. So they've got Clary, McRae, Took, Steele, Lyons, Laird, Zeret, and Pendles. And then in the rucks, we've got Gawn, Rob. Then we've got Zeeble, Langford, Hind, Dusty, Heaney, and Callum Coleman Jones. So that's what we're looking like at the moment. And hopefully that... And then we're probably not going to be able to make trades for about 2 weeks based on this team. And we'll just chill with that, I'd imagine. Obviously, it looks like we're points chasing with Pendles, but I did look at him last week. The main concern was the buy. But now this week, I think I can afford to get him in because of the person I'm playing, because I need to do it for my cash league. So that's the main concern. Where's Giath? I got rid of... I never had CJ Huck. I never thought he was going to be a keeper, and he hasn't turned out to be for many. Many have got rid of him, to be honest. So, that's what my team should look like for the most of the year. So, as I've said a few times already, I probably hold to around 17 or 16 in terms of trades. And then it's probably a Waitman and a Callum Coleman Jones, or even a Waitman and Lockie Jones. But most likely Waitman and Callum Coleman Jones, and hopefully that gets me up. Yeah, I think I might keep Heaney based on my revised plans, Dino, because it helps me get Pendlebury and Langford. I reckon we implement the segment. Hang on, if I can reload this. Of course, I'm going to keep Heaney. Oh, he's got to get a game first, Cornell. I think you forgot that. You got to get a game if you want to play my SuperCoach team, mate. Realistically. Grow up sort of thing. What do I think of Wines? Yeah, Corey, if I had the opportunity to get him, that's the one I'd be looking at the most. So I have looked at that, just going Heaney straight up to Wines with the trade I have in hand. However, I'm probably going to pass on that, Corey. But yeah, if I was you and you're in a position to get in Wines, I'd trade him in. He's an inside bull. He's averaging massive the last couple of weeks. He's probably the main, at Port Adelaide, the main midfielder, unless you want to say Boak's ahead of him. And that's all. Yeah. So that's about it. That's exactly why I get Wines. I think Wines is a perfect pick. The only thing you got to be worried about, Corey, is that you're going to get some inconsistency from him, which you always get from a bloke like Wines. He's capable of the 80 every now and then. But I reckon I want to implement this new segment to a live stream known as late night fraudulent phoning. So what it is someone calls me up on late night fraudulent phoning, and they just got to make, and I just want to hear their statement on SuperCoach. That's pretty much the point of this segment. I don't know if you've been able to play through the mic. I must have it on Discord or something. Or maybe I just do it in a different live. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much touched through all the points I want to go through. Like, this is probably going to make a team for the next couple of weeks. And I think I'm going to just have to force the hand to keep Heaney and suck that one up. And then I just trade later. I don't think Heaney's going to bleed as much cash as Impey, and that's my main concern. Although Heaney's still got a high break even yet. Oh my god, 144. Jesus. Because I don't know who's going to drop more, Impy or... Can you show me his future stats? Like, what's going on here? Okay. Like, he's gone 145 against Port. Look, who... Can someone tell me who they think at Port Adelaide can play on Isaac Heaney and keep him to below 3 goals? Can someone tell me, please? I don't know who can. Darcy Byrne-Jones is a run-off half defender. Jonas is just all over the place. Alira is the interceptor. Tom Clure is the fullback. Mackenzie's the fullback. Like, am I missing something about who their halfback is that would take him? Lockie Jones played forward for half of that game in the end against the Cats. Like, who actually takes Heaney? Look, if we just go even just the past history in the two teams, okay, 2020 AFL Premiership, and then go by club. Go the Swans. Yes, I'm trying to work out where this one is. Yeah, okay, here we go. 2020. Oh, I don't even know if Heaney played though. Yeah, I don't think Heaney played. I mean, that's all I got to say. I might just wrap up the live stream here and then just do more. Then just do another live sometime this week and do more footy talk or SuperCoach talk. Make it a bit more interesting. I might introduce like late night fraudulence phone and some good call, bad call, stuff like that. Yeah, but I didn't have the time to produce a video, so I thought, I'd rather just do a live stream, get that over and done with pretty quickly, see what happens, get a few people on, get a couple comments, and that's all we did. Had a few viewers as well, so we don't mind that at all. So yeah, I'll probably just publish this as a video, and yeah, if you're watching, cheers for watching. Please subscribe and support the channel, leave a like and comment below, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. Alright. Cheers guys, cheers.